you do it this time? Don't know where it all goes, leaving me behind.
Yeah, my makeup is on fleek today. You know what I'm saying? Hope has his Snapchat followers asking questions about motivation and all of that good stuff. So we're going to answer a few, many of these questions.
Oh my gosh.
For you guys.
Okay, somebody asked like, Hope, what motivates you like to get out of bed? The first accomplishment you can do is making your bed. And then you completed one task.
That's something I don't do.
That's something I'm making a resolution to do. Start making my bed. Start with an easy task, something you know you can accomplish, like clean your room or do something for your mom, do something for your dad, you know what I'm saying?
That's nice. One thing that motivates me to get out of bed in the morning is self-improving myself. Mm-hmm. If I know, like if I lay in the bed, I know for a fact I'm just going to lay on the bed, look at Facebook, look at Snapchat, and not be productive at all with my day. But if I get up and I actually have plans, or if I get up knowing I need to go to the gym, or if I get up knowing I got homework to finish, I got things to catch up on, then I know I'm improving myself, or at least improving my knowledge. Yeah. And another thing that gets me out of bed is prayer. So.
Exactly. Another thing.
So, most importantly.
Your faith is also an important thing.
It's a very important motivator as well.
Okay, I have another one. Mm-hmm. This person has been struggling for 3 days in the state of mind of depression. She tries to think of positive things. She prays and talks about it, but she feels nothing is working. So what would be your motivation behind it?
To be around people that actually care for me. Don't be by yourself, because if you by yourself, you're alone with your thoughts, basically. Mm-hmm. I go on Pinterest a lot and look up motivational quotes, mm-hmm. and look up things that
That's
help.
where you post it on your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I quote creds to her. That's where I get my motivational quotes from.
And it's just, if you're not a spiritual person, praying is not going to do anything. If you don't really believe in the prayer, it's not going to do anything for you.
Mm-hmm. I don't have depression per se, but
you have mood.
Yeah, you have those days, because not everybody's perfect. Because you'll have your what if days. Like the best advice I could give for that one would probably be distract yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't have to think about it. Or just call somebody on the phone, mm-hmm. and tell them how you feel. Okay, I have another question. In fact, this is coming from me. Like, when you said the other day there was an older woman that's calling you out saying, "Are you cold?" Like, how did you feel? Like, what motivated you to not retaliate?
Me, the lady, she was like, "Are your ears cold?" in front of everybody. And I'm like, "Excuse me? What?" And she's like, "Are your ears cold?" First of all, I'm at work making people drinks. And you staring at me for about 10 minutes. And I was like, no, they're not. But the lady that we were serving, she was like, "What the F? Is she effing serious?" Like, she started going off. And I was like, oh, yeah, she's like dead serious over here. It was a really old white lady. But the thing that motivates me is, maybe I should have told her, this scarf is on my head for religious purposes. But I feel like it was a self-explanatory thing. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you. Mm-hmm. It's not your business whether I decide to wear a scarf on my head or not. So I was just like, no, it's not. And then I moved out of her, range of sight. But everybody else was like pissed off. But I was just like, she doesn't affect my life. I don't wear my scarf on my head to please you. I wear it to please God. No. So you over here trying to get a reaction and rile people up, you just gonna be by yourself. But everybody else was pissed off. Not me.
I know.
How
she said out loud, said,
"Are you
loud? Like loud?
Like loud."
Oh, she's causing for a reaction.
Rude, yeah. But I didn't give it to her though. Because I did. But then the thing that ticked me off was the other lady that asked me my nationality, and I said, I'm African American. And she was like, oh, you just Muslim? And I said, yeah, I'm just Muslim. And she was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I never said it wasn't okay. Like, I don't need your validation. Exactly. I don't need your validation to be who I am. Like, you gonna get your coffee and gone on, and I'm still gonna be sitting here. How would you deal with that situation? How would you deal with those situations?
Well, if it were me, I have a smart mouth. Like, if you come at me the wrong way, like, say something to me wrong, like, I'll just tell you how it is. Cause I'm just that real other person.
Me being in a public.
But you're at work, so you gotta be professional about it. Cause you gotta think your job is on the line, and you represent your religion. Exactly. So you like that shows hypocrisy.
And you're a woman.
Exactly.
I mean, and I'm a woman.
So pretty much, and if you look at it at this standpoint, like it's kind of like a minority situation. Like they'd want you to react pretty much. But you can't stoop to that level, so it's a think before you act kind of situation, really.
Bite the tongue, basically. Yeah, I found myself doing that a lot. But you gotta think about it. You do the things that you do for yourself.
Somebody asked, where do you see yourself in a few years?
In a few years, I would hopefully be in the program at either University of Memphis or at Baptist. And in a few years, I should be finishing that program. Then I can get married, and then I will have kids.
Me, like, so in 5 years, I probably will be settled, graduated college. I am working to be a nurse. Like, I'll be a nurse already. And I'm going to work towards real estate because that's my goal. Personally, I'm just going to use nursing, like, for a standing ground. And then I'll build towards my foundation. And I'll build towards my foundation. Because my goal for the future, an empire. So work hard now, relax later. Exactly. Think about how much sleep you're going to get in 3
years.
In 3
I won't sleep until 3 years.
Okay, one other person asked, bro, it's pertaining to a relationship. Like, really, how would you deal with loyalty is what they're saying.
How would you deal with loyalty? That's the whole question?
Like, what's the important thing about a relationship?
I mean, if you don't have loyalty, you don't have anything. If you don't have trust, you don't have anything.
Well, that's true, but you gotta think. You're single until you're married. Or engaged.
It depends on the intention. If your intentions are there to be loyal, to be truthful, to be with that person, and that's the person you can see yourself being with, then that's the relationship. But if you don't have any of that, if you look in this person's face and you know that you ain't gonna stand or look at their face a year later, cut them off. Don't waste folks' time, because eventually everybody's gonna die. I hate to say it in a bad way.
I mean, you gotta just tell her how it is.
Loyalty is everything. If you don't have loyalty, you don't have nothing. Okay? You can get all the gifts in the world. You can spend all the time in the world. But if that person's not loyal to you, what's the point? You're just wasting your time. That could be time spent with somebody else that's loyal. Because think about it, it's not your soulmate. If they not your soulmate.
That's true.
If they don't think they your soulmate, they're not going to treat you right.
Like, you just gotta treat your relationship like you married. So.
Your relationship.
I mean, like you're going to be married.
Yeah, like your intention is to marry.
Yeah.
But relationships, just like everything else, is a plant. It's bland. But listen, it's a plant. You gotta nurture it, you gotta grow it, you gotta feed it, you gotta water it. Like, you have to spend time with this person, get to know this person, and grow it into marriage. As long as your intentions is to be pure to this person and to do everything necessary with this person, and to not be caking on this person and not just spending their money and all this gold digging.
Stay away from gold diggers.
Then I feel like, but you'll know. You will know.
You'll know right off.
You will know. If you don't feel it in your heart.
Well, you gotta think.
If you don't spend time away from this person and you start missing them, if you don't see them in your future, they're not the one.
That's true. But you gotta think, if a person is longing for love, they're not gonna think like, oh, the money, it don't mean anything to me. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense.
No, not really.
Like, they'll overlook the perspective of them being a gold digger. Because they're longing for having that love.
Yeah. But that also goes back to, you got to know yourself first before you decide to be with somebody. Because if you don't know yourself first, you don't know your standards. You don't know your morals. You don't know what you would take from this person. So you deal with stress by working out. You deal with motivation by looking up motivational quotes. That's literally what I do. Like, if I'm not motivated when I get up in the morning, I will go on Pinterest and look up a bunch of motivational quotes. Or just quotes in general and post it on my Snapchat.
That's for me too.
So.
In fact, I didn't even do that.
And then especially like weight loss and like getting in shape.
And the thought, like, you're gonna help somebody, like, yeah, the thought of helping somebody, that's motivating enough.
Yeah, because you never know who sees your photos and who sees your social media.
Yeah,
and who needs
I had somebody just text me just now saying, keep up the good work, keep doing your thing, man. That's motivating enough to, like, keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's really good.
Like, just showing. In fact, I started something on Snapchat saying, I'm going to make this new movement for 2018. Peace, love, and positivity in all of 2018. Like, just spread peace and love and positivity towards one another.
Yeah.
And affect that other person. And that person will affect that other person. So, it's just a widespread, like, that's what I really want. You got YouTube.
Yeah.
And you got
I have almost 60 followers on YouTube.
You almost had 1,000 views on one of your videos.
Oh yeah, I think it was for the henna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my problem is finding music. It's so hard to find music that's not copywritten. I drink a lot of milk.
I need to drink more water. Another resolution of mine, drink more water.
I have a water app on my phone.
A water app? They make an app out of anything nowadays.
Yeah, I have a water app. Motivates me to drink water. I have Fitbit. Motivates me to walk and exercise and get to 8,000 steps.
8,000 steps in a day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Which is nothing because yesterday I did 14,000 steps.
Wow.
Only because I was at work yesterday.
I can't do that.
And walking around that small space in Starbucks, you'd be surprised.
I never really bothered to count my steps. That's something I never thought.
I count my steps. And your iPhone has a step counter. It has a pedometer on it. And your Apple Health.
I never paid any attention to all that.
Yeah. I log my weight. I log my water intake. I log my food intake. I log, I think that's it. And then I have my gym pass on my phone.
I have another question.
And don't pay attention to my fingers because they bald head thumbs right now. Like they all bald headed.
Is it right for a man to get a manicure?
No.
Because people tell me, oh, it's okay, go ahead, get you a manicure. Nah.
I still suffer from anxiety, but not as bad anymore. I will when I take the speech class this semester.
Well, the way I would deal with, like, audience, like when I'm up in front, like, presentation, find that one person that you're cool with in that classroom and just pay solely attention to them.
When classes first start, this is what happens, okay? When classes first start, I find my seat in the class, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody just, they don't want to sit with me. So, I might look out and find a Muslim friend, or I might look out and somebody might just turn around and start talking to me, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Or an acquaintance that you work with.
See, I don't have anybody like that.
Nobody? Dang.
So I'm used to just sitting in class and nobody knows I know how to speak proper English because I never opened up my mouth, which is what happened last semester. But I have to take speech this semester, and I don't know.
You'll have to break some.
I'm about to like pass out. I'm gonna pass out.
Or pay attention to your professor.
Well,
that's another good thing. Cause whenever, I don't know why, but whenever I do a presentation, and all of a sudden this fear went away, like just like a good.
See, I already met my professor, so.
Yeah, if you met your professor, then you'll be straight.
He was my advisor.
Wait, your professor's your advisor?
Exactly.
Shook.
And he was like, "You should take my class," and I was like, "Oh, okay, what class you teach?" Okay. Like, are you gonna pass me or no?
Like, what motivates you? Like, what's your definition of self-motivation? What would be your definition?
The thing that motivates me is improving in general, improving myself, improving my standing in society, improving my future. So my definition of self-motivation is finding ways to improve your life, but do it on your own terms without needing somebody to help you with it. I don't know. It's complicated. It's complicated, right? Because you think when you say, what is your definition of self-motivation, you think it'd be to motivate yourself. But it's a lot more complicated because I can sit here and say, I motivate myself all day, and yeah. But as humans, you don't have that motivation. Like some days you just want to slack off. Some days you just want to be lazy. But you have to think about your future. You have to think about what you're working towards and how to achieve what you need to achieve to do better with your life. And I don't know.
Well, for self-motivation for me, I would have to say, like, it would fall under, like you said, self-improvement, definitely. Like, how can you motivate others if you can't motivate yourself?
Practice what you preach.
Exactly. So, like, you gotta motivate yourself. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this because, like I said in the beginning, like, you gotta accomplish tasks for yourself before it can help any other people.
You know what I just thought about? You gotta be your own hype man. You gotta hype yourself up.
Exactly.
And you should also follow people on social media that motivate you. Like, for example, people that post motivational quotes, or people that talk about motivational things. And you get up in the morning, you look at that, and you like, you know, I want to be just like that guy. I think that basically wraps up the video for today.
Alright.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will leave his contact information in the description.
Follow me on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? HeatBoy101, HeatBoii 101, 101, and follow me on Instagram 901_prodigy.
I will also list all of his social media following thingy mods in the description box, so you can follow him.
Go ahead, screenshot it. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, get it. I gave y'all a few. Nah, y'all get it. I think y'all get the point.
And also comment below and tell us what motivates you, and how do you deal with self-motivation, and how do you get through school? How do you handle stress? Bye.